Everyone loves to save money.
And we're here to help you play the best games at the lowest possible price. Hi, I'm Marky.
Hi, I'm Freddy, and today we got great deals for PlayStation, so stay tuned and let's get started. We will start our deals this week at Target. Some users through the app they received 30% coupon that can apply on a lot of video games, including pre-orders. And if you can combine it with Target Red Card, this will boost the coupon to 35%. So it's great to have such a discount on a game that is worth $60, especially on a game that is brand new and even hasn't been released yet. So definitely check it out. And I heard that this coupon worked on many games, not just once. Unfortunately, I did not get it this time, but I wanted to check the Target app, go to the circle section and see if you got that coupon so you can take advantage of it.
Best Buy is also one of the retailers that's got a few deals out there. One of them I'm mentioning is Call of Duty Vanguard for $35.99. Of course, being the most recent Call of Duty, I know they're preparing for another release. But I'm actually currently playing this one just because they're doing a big Godzilla versus Kong event, and I'm all about that kind of stuff. I know it's not realistic when it comes to World War II or historically accurate, but honestly, I'm just trying to have I'm having a good time with the multiplayer concept specifically. And honestly, getting it at a lower price kind of just helps ease into it. If you're into all this stuff and kind of jumping on, quick playlists with a lot of action in it, it's definitely worth jumping into. Another one is Ghost Recon Wildlands for $9.49. This is not the most recent one of the series, which was Breakpoint. Wildlands kind of had more of a, well, if I remember correctly, it was more of like a South American vibe to it, I believe. And while those games do vary when it comes to your interest in them, these are definitely one of those titles where it's built to be played with other people. And like we'll always say, a lower price means lower investment. If you and a couple friends are more interested in that kind of setting and are willing to do more of the tactical shooter kind of thing and co-op missions and do things that way, it's a great get. And any older game, however old it can be, you can still have plenty of good times with it. And the last one I'm going to mention is Mlb the Show 21. We know Mlb the Show 22 is coming out, but some people don't really see too many differences with a lot of these releases. So if you're just interested in some baseball for cheap, $7.99 is a great get for it. And while I don't know too much about baseball, keeping up to date on rosters, players, seasons, things like that, and it's definitely more of a fantasy thing that's more integrated with the real season nowadays, at least from what I've seen from the outside looking in. But hey, plenty of fun to be had with baseball in general, and at $8, you can't really go wrong with it. We've reached that point where if you've been enjoying the video so far, if you've been learning something new on how to save some money, feel free to hit the like button, comment, of course subscribe. We're always looking to build that community and hopefully, turn this into a great big thing. One of our steps in doing that is getting our Instagram account up and ready so that we have quick deals like those 24-hour flash sales. Not only can we post it on our YouTube shorts up here for our subscribers, Instagram will also be another avenue for people who are looking to kind of jump in on it as quick as they can.
Yeah, and also we are offering $10 PlayStation Store gift card to a lucky subscriber, somebody who really follow our channel, like our videos, and follow us even on social media. The more you follow us, the more we give you a chance to have more entries, so it will increase your chance to win. Whenever we reach 300 subscribers, we'll announce it in the video. So yeah, hopefully you'll be the next winner next time. Before I forget, I want to mention that PlayStation Plus members are getting FIFA 22 for free. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best FIFA out there. If you have FIFA 21, definitely throw it in the trash. I feel it was a complete failure. FIFA 22 still has room to improve, but definitely a step forward from FIFA 21, in my humble opinion. I don't want to enter the comparison between PES and FIFA. Since I was a little kid, I always played FIFA. I'm used to it, and I really like it. And nothing better than having a free game for this month. Make sure that you get it, add it to your library before the end of the month. That was part of the PlayStation Plus, the free games for this for May 2022. Continuing with some deals on PlayStation Store, I would definitely gonna mention A Way Out for $7.49. This is the cheapest. I don't think it's gonna go any lower. This is about two prisoners who trying to escape from the prison, and you have to play it with a friend, whether on the couch or online. And maybe you can play with a stranger too if you want to, but it's definitely more fun with a friend. It's not complicated. Maybe 5 hours you can beat it. And even like if you have a girlfriend or somebody, the game mechanics are very simple, and I think it's a lot of fun. We don't see a lot of games like this, and that's why I'm encouraging this game. However, another game that I would like to mention, Just Cause 4 for $13.99. This game is great if you had a bad day at work. Maybe you're mad at something. Maybe you see somebody who was driving slow in front of you. Just Cause 4 is a game for destruction, and in fact, it will reward you. The more you destruct, the more you perform better in the game. So it's a great game to cool off the heat that you have from the day, and definitely recommend it at this price. Another game I'm gonna mention is PC Building Simulator Republic of Gamers Workshop for $4.80. This is the cheapest price we have seen for this game, and this is a great simulator. As the name indicates, you're gonna be building a computer. The game is gonna start with very simple tasks like maybe install a RAM here, install a graphic card, and it does a good job with the graphics and teach you how you do it. But then as you progress in the game, the objective, the mission, and the customer that you'll deal with will request more complicated stuff, and I feel like it will challenge you in a fun way. And it's a great learning experience if you're looking, if you wonder what does each component in the PC do and stuff. So this game is definitely for you. Last game I'm gonna mention for me is Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls Collection. This is two games for the price of $15.99. This is one of those games where it's going to be more like a storytelling, some gameplay here and there, but basically your decision inside this game will determine what the outcome. I think Heavy Rain maybe has around 15 or 16 different endings based on different decisions that you make and what happened to every characters. Beyond Two Souls, I haven't played it, but I know it's the same stuff, same mechanics, and same storytelling style. And definitely recommend it at this price. Heavy Rain, I think, was part of PlayStation Plus a couple years ago, so check your library first before you buy it. Yeah, and we're trying to diversify the game we're choosing, and hope you guys like them. And let us know in the comment below if we missed something. We are interested to hear your opinion as well.
The PlayStation Store deals continue, and I've actually got quite a few. We've got the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate for PS4 and PS5. It's both versions for $14.99. I think this is the lowest we've seen so far. The Mortal Kombat to get the definitive edition with all the characters at $15, a great get. And when we're jumping into more retro ends, we got the Capcom Arcade Stadium Pack at $11.24. And while there's just a lot of classics in here, Warriors of Fate, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Powered Gear, Cyberbots, 19XX, Battle Circuit, Gigawing, 1944, Pro Gear. Half of these I haven't played. I know Street Fighter 2, but you know, I do enjoy when Capcom throws out a lot of these classics in big collections, just kind of keep it modern and just something to play for either nostalgia or just kind of learning a little bit of the gaming industry's past. And another one is one we favored on the channel is the Immortal Phoenix Rising, specifically the Gold Edition. It has all the DLCs, and for $24.99. Legend of Zelda, Assassin's Creed, mix them together with Greek mythology, you've got yourself Immortals. And we've also another one got Deliver Us the Moon, the Digital Deluxe, $7.49. Haven't played this one too much. I know it's like an indie developed title, but it's, you know, I mean, on the lower end, because a lot of these indie titles do like to go on sale a lot. So we want to keep you up to date on them and see if it's something you enjoy. And we're going to another favorite, which is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the definitive edition, for $13.19. An odd price, but it's a good one to get. I know we've seen the Tomb Raider series in general be somewhat cheaper, but a lot of people just want to either grab a singular entry, because I know at this point there were some people who might have fallen off the trilogy, so it's worth grabbing two just to kind of see how the story pans out. And I think, I don't know if we're going to be seeing another Tomb Raider soon, so I think this is the most recent one to jump into. And another one is the complete edition of Wreckfest, $19.99. Demolition Derby off-road dirt racing car monster trucks. I'm not too familiar with this genre, but hey, you know, I mean, these games obviously have an audience, and for a lot of it, while it's probably not going to have an engaging story or a really in-depth leveling system, maybe you got a lot of fun to play. I mean, heck, with the way graphics are nowadays, seeing a Demolition Derby in this light, I'd sign up for that, especially for $20. And then we've also got Wolfenstein, the alternate history collection for $23.99. This is a good get. While I even personally haven't played the Wolfenstein games, having them together in a collection like this was great. When I saw it released for $16, I thought, wow, that's pretty good. And seeing it down even further to $23.99 is great, because it's like 3 games with all the DLC of the entire Wolfenstein set, the recent one, I'm sorry, like New Colossus, you know, Old Blood, stuff like that, in one package. And they are fantastic games, because for people who are not familiar, it's like the I believe it's some of the Doom guys, the more recent Doom games. So they've always got that very visceral feel, at least from the gameplay that I've seen. And it's got an interesting story, of course, going into a lot of what made Wolfenstein real popular. So I'd say it's worth checking out as well. And then lastly, we've got Overcooked and Overcooked 2 together for $8.74. Another good get, and this is more on the multiplayer side. This has to be played with other players. And if you can get 4, even better. It's crazy. It's hectic. You might be making some enemies out of this, and you might be making friends, secret alliances on trying to get this game completed. Or you can just kind of play it for fun. And I say fun with quotation marks just because, like I said, it just can get very heated. But at the end of the day, you can walk out of it with a smile on your face, especially when you've saved so much money on it.
Thank you guys for watching.
We've mentioned a lot of games. Are you interested in picking up any of these? Do any of these, do the sales seem good? Or is there any other ones that you might have seen? Because PlayStation Store has been killing it recently. Any and all conversation and discussion, feel free to throw it in the comments below. We're always paying attention.
Also, don't forget, if you got Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series S, or Nintendo Switch, we have different playlists for those. And also, we started doing some discussion on different topics. So definitely check our channel, and we definitely appreciate your support with a like or comment. And we'll see you very soon.
See you real soon.